Yo, what's Gooch? It's your boy, Mr. Almighty Lewis, back at you with another video. All right, and today we're gonna be talking something that's really relevant in the world right now, which is how to live under your means. All right, so if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure that you subscribe, all right? And you hit the notification icon so that you get all my upcoming videos straight to your notification center on your phone. All right, and if you're watching this on Instagram, make sure you go and you subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's gonna be a link in my bio so you guys can go ahead and check that out. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started with today's video. How do you live under your means? All right, so perhaps before this all started, you know, the whole lockdown and the whole coronavirus thing happened, perhaps you were living the life, you know, you were living a rock star life, you know, you were buying stuff here and there and life was good, you know, you were able to go wherever the hell you wanted, you didn't have to wear a mask, you didn't have to keep your distance, no 6 feet apart, none of this bullshit, right? And then the coronavirus thing came and everything got locked down, everything got shut down, my bad, and then you were kind of forced to just retreat. And you were forced to now lower your expenses because perhaps you lost your job, perhaps, or maybe the job you're working for, you know, there's less work now, so maybe your hours were reduced or stuff like that, you know. And now you found yourself in a place where, you know, you're unable to really live the life that you were living back in the day, you know. And it may be so hard to let go of that because who knows, it might have been a routine. You might have gotten comfortable going to certain places at certain times. You were probably working on yourself out there and things like that. And then all of a sudden something like this happens and now you're forced to really cut down on so many things. So, you know, how do you actually do it? Because it can be pretty detrimental. It can be pretty frustrating and very depressing to some degree because now you don't have access to a lot of things right now and you're not able to spend as much as you were able to. And because of that, you know, you may feel a little bit unhappy now. You may feel a little bit disconnected with yourself and you might feel like it's the end of the world and you might feel like crying right now. You might feel like, you know, fuck, you know, life sucks. But the thing is that life does not suck. And so how do you live under your means? So first of all, I want you to realize that your current situation will never be permanent, all right? Not even this one, you know, the one you're currently living right now. Perhaps right now you're constricted, you're not able to spend as much, you don't have a job, whatever. The situation will not continue to be the same forever, right? That's something you have to understand. And even the situation you had before this even started was not gonna last. And so this is a fact that you have to learn how to embrace. You see, you hear this talked about a lot, which is to have gratitude for life, right? You got to appreciate the things that you have in life. You got to appreciate, you know, the people that you have in your life, and you got to appreciate the experiences that you have in your life, you know, and you got to appreciate the resources that you have at hand, you know, at a specific point in time, because those resources will eventually fade and they'll go away, you know, whether you spend them or you lose them or somebody takes them away from you, whatever that means, you know. Your resources and your current situation in life will never stay the same. So the first thing you have to realize is that you have to embrace that fact. Second of all, I want you to, from now forward, you need to show some gratitude for your experiences, all right? So whatever your current life experience is right now, I want you to experience it and make the most out of it. You know, have a very positive mindset. So yes, right now things may not seem so good as like, you know, you may go outside, the city may not be as populated, there may be a lot of people who are scared, there's people wearing masks, there's people, you know, going insane, you know, washing their hands and sanitizing themselves and doing all this type of crap. And, you know, you may not have your job or you may have less work than you did before this all started. And so, you know, things may just be like bad, you know, they may be going down the drain. But I want you to embrace that, you know, I want you to embrace that and really accept it, you know, because part of the frustration, part of the depression is really letting go of what you had and embracing what you currently have now. You know, this is a big problem, you know, and it really comes down to following the steps of grief. You know, you gotta apply the steps of grief, which means that you gotta first of all, you know, let go of wanting to resist the facts, you know. So the facts are the facts. whether you believe that this virus is real or not, whether you believe that, the way the situation has been managed is correct or not, that doesn't matter. What matters is what are the facts. The facts is that we gotta go out and we gotta wear masks to go into essential businesses, and some businesses are unable to open right now, and the cases whatever they're rising, and there's not that much employment right now, and those are the facts. You go online and you look up the facts, and those are the facts. There's nothing you can do to change that. But what you can do is change your perception of it, meaning that you don't have to see all this in the negative spectrum, because there is hope, but you'll never find that hope. You'll never find the light. You'll never find a way to really change your perception if you don't look for it to begin with. If you're waiting for the circumstances to just show you and like blink a light or something, or have everything go dark and have this one lit pathway and be like, this is where you gotta go, sir. Please proceed. This is not gonna happen. You have to do this on your own. You have to take responsibility, and the only way you're gonna take responsibility is by embracing the situation. All right. So you gotta embrace it. You gotta let go of resistance. You gotta let go of denying the facts. You gotta let go of all that. You gotta let go of your old life. So a lot of it has to do with letting go of what was and really embracing what is. And this will take you a while. It's not something that, I'm telling you right now, but you're going to have to go and actually gain some awareness of this, see what you're refusing to let go, and see what you're refusing to embrace. And then you're going to have to, work your way into your mind, and it's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult, really difficult. You're going to want to, you're going to be like, nah, man, fucking Almighty Lewis is a fucking liar, and I don't care, you can call me whatever you want, but the truth is the truth, and you gotta learn how to embrace it. Eventually you're gonna come to the conclusion that Almighty Lewis was right, and you just gotta embrace it. And that's really pretty much the gist of it. Like once you embrace it, then that's when you can think more straight, because you're not in this mode where you're emotionally resisting. So then your emotions are more, they're more free to just roam, and you're able to focus your logical mind now that you've embraced it. Now you're able to focus on the situation a lot more clearly, and you're able to analyze and see, all right, what are we dealing with? What are the facts? What are the little details that we got to look at, because there's a lot of things that you could possibly do right now. There's a lot of things, but, like I said, you're not going to be able to find those opportunities. You're not going to be able to find those little gems that are hidden within this whole situation that you can take advantage of if you don't look for them, if you're not in the right headspace. If you're still in that headspace of resistance, fuck, I can't say the word today, resistance. If you're in this mode of resistance, then your mind is solely focused on that resistance. It's solely focused on that resistance. So you don't want your mind focusing on resisting that which you want to let go of. That you don't want to let go of, my bad. You want your mind to focus on the facts, focus on what's going on currently right now, and focus on what you can do to make this situation better for you. And then, of course, once you make the situation better for you, then you can start thinking about how you can make the situation better for your loved ones and the people that you want to take care of, really. So, yeah, that's really what it comes down to. You want to live under your means, you have to let go of what was. And, of course, you also have to let go and detach yourself from lots of materialistic things that you may have been getting before you even started all this. Before this whole coronavirus thing started, because the thing is that you may have had to sell stuff, you may have to sell things right now in order for you to be able to survive, and you have to really think about it, and you may not be able to eat the same food that you were eating, because that healthy food tends to be quite expensive, and living a luxury life tends to be quite expensive. Fuck, I can't talk. But I'm going to finish this video anyway. But, it tends to be pretty expensive. So, you may not be able to live that same life anymore. So you really have to, think about it a lot. And so, yeah, you're going to have to rethink, and it's going to be quite frustrating to let go of that. But you have to just accept that you can't do that no more, at least for now. That's not conceivable. So you have to just embrace what is. You're gonna have to cut down on your healthy food, and you're gonna have to find a way to still eat healthy, but by not eating so expensively. So maybe you can drop the brand name that you currently use. Maybe you have to use different ingredients for your food. Whatever it is, you just got to find a way to really manage the situation that you have at hand. And you have to be thinking about the future, because you see, if you're currently attached to all these things, all your luxuries, this is very, living in the moment type of deal. You got to be thinking long term. Like, do you want to enjoy of these things again in the future? If you do, then you have to take action right now that's going to support that. If you're so insistent in living your luxury life right now, you're going to waste everything you've got right now, and then you're going to be in a very, very bad place. It's going to make it so much harder now to get back to where you were, because you're depleting all the resources that you have right now. So what you have to do is you have to go into conservative mode and go and stay in that conservative mode until you're able to, go back to the life that you had again. You can start taking little small incremental risks to start getting back to where you were. All right. And of course, this is really specifically for people who are unable to really, that have the luxury, to people who don't have the necessary resources to be, to be living the luxury life, like, and I suppose like you were, I myself found myself in a place sort of like that, but I was kind of already living under my means, because I've kind of sort of embraced the minimalistic mind, and so I don't really need that much in order to feel happy. So there you go, there you have it. That is how you live under your means. So pretty much, be grateful for the life that you had. Be grateful for the current life that you have now, that you're still alive. Be grateful for that. Be grateful for the small things that you have right now. Stop resisting what you have to let go of, and start embracing what you need to embrace. Start embracing your current life, and let go of everything that was, and embrace what is. To put it in simple terms, in simple words, And yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's all you really gotta do. Make sure you do that. And yeah. The virus is gonna go, man. It's gonna go. It's gonna go. All right. So thank you guys for watching this video. I know I had a lot of issues here trying to deliver my content. I couldn't talk, but I hope you guys were able to plow and manage to make it through the end of the video. It was an amazing video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and you got a lot of content out of it. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure that you subscribe. And make sure you hit the notification icon so that you don't miss my next video. All right, so there you have it. Live under your own means. If you're watching this on Instagram, make sure you go subscribe to my YouTube channel. There'll be a link in my bio so you guys can go ahead and check that out. Anyway, hit it with a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, by the way, there should be some videos here so you guys can go ahead and keep on watching some more of my content. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video.